Right, so, well, Rimworld. Rimworld Series 2, and this is the launch. So, the story so far, for anybody who's not aware of Rimworld, we have had, oh gosh, it was a year ago, as in planetary, in Rimworld terms, there was 10 of us. We were all the residents of Niddite Lane from Minty's infamous song, Niddite Lane. So yeah, the residents of Niddite Lane applied because Anubis told them to go on a reality TV show, and the reality TV show involved us all being dumped in the middle of nowhere and left to survive for ourselves, where we discovered to our horror that we couldn't get off the planet unless we built our own ship, and that there was no hospital facilities and there was hostiles in the area. And anyway, we actually did quite well, and a few people turned up. So we have a similar set of relationships as you may have seen in some of the other things that involves the Niddites. So I am Apple's ex-wife, Boris's ex-lover. I am also, let's just run through a few of these relationships actually. I don't think it's going to let me until we've landed. So anyway, we are all very interrelated. Anubis and Spider-Man are cousins, therefore Anubis has to be the son of, I think is he Minty's son? Minty is Nordic's brother, who is the dad of Spider-Man. Apple and Melon are brother and sister. Now we were joined by Deadlock, who was Apple and Melon's mother. Now she had been living as a hippie with one of the local tribes people, I think it was the Purple Stream people, and she was looking after the chinchillas. And I'll explain what's happened to her in just a second. Another person who's not with us at the moment, I'm afraid, is Bullseye, but Bullseye will be joining us shortly. And we've got a new person, Callum. Callum was actually in our prison as of the last episode. We had another prisoner who decided not to stay. Now, what happened was it was actually Christmas Day back in the real world, as opposed to here in TV land. There was the TV company came in and swooped in on us and told us all that the planet that we were on, which was Alpha 15, was about to explode in a great big game-breaking update, and that they were shooting us all off to Alpha 16, which is a neighbouring planet, which is actually quite spectacular, and I'll show you that in a second. And so anyone who wanted to come could come, and of course the original 10 residents came. Now Deadlock decided, because we couldn't take the chinchillas with us, so Deadlock decided to take the chinchillas and get back to the Purple Stream people and just warn them, because they're going to be evacuated in another airlift. So she wanted to help those guys leave. So, but Deadlock will be back with us shortly. Bullseye, who joined us from a pirate group, decided that she'd best go back to her group of people and just let them know, but she'll be back with us shortly as well. She just sort of needs to go and explain her absence and then come join us again. And our other prisoner who we had, he decided to go back to his people, and he's going to be evacuated, but we expect to bump into him and probably end up recapturing him again. But Callum, who was a prisoner in our cells, we just caught her. Yeah, she's a big girl, is Callum, a big hunky girl. She decided to take her chances with us, because she'd taken a bit of a shine for Minty, it's got to be said, which Bullseye had as well. But Bullseye not being here has left the way open for Callum a little. So anyway, we are now back. This is Alpha 16, and we're being parachuted in pretty much the same as before, but we're better equipped now. We know more than we did when the TV company dropped us off on the last planet. we've got our guns, we've got, we know what we're doing, we're not a bunch of derps, so we'll have a much faster start and we'll be much better prepared. But we did notice, I wonder if we can zoom in on the world. I'm not sure if it it will let us do this. This is where we're being dropped. And this is the planet that we're being dropped on. And it's quite densely populated and there are a lot of worrisome people around. A lot of pirates on this place. Same deal as before, we can get off if we can. As soon as we can build something to get ourselves home, then that's fine. But I don't think there's a real drive to. We were quite enjoying ourselves living wild in the woods in Niddite Lane. But yeah, let's get back. So we're all set up, we're ready to go. Let's land. Where were we landing? I think we're landing here, aren't we? That's where the shadow is. Right, let's get... So we won't spend much time on paused, but we will just while we get the first lot of things set up, because we are... there is some reasonable risk around the place. Right, me. Go get my sniper rifle. Mia... where are you, Mia? Oh, you're there. Go get your Gladius. Boris, you had a charge rifle. Anubis, you had the shotgun. Minty, you had that crazy useless minigun. Nordic, you had a Gladius. Apple, you had a charge rifle. Melon, you had a charge rifle. Spidey had a charge rifle as well. Have we got another one? Ah, there it is. Almond, you had your plasteel club. Eki, you had a sniper rifle. We just got a couple of extra sniper rifles. And we just hauled those in as the TV company arrived, so that was quite nice. At least we got those. Right, let's unforbid everything so we can get those hauled in, and let's go have a look. Now, there is a lot of food around here, so I don't think we need to worry about getting ourselves fed in the short term, although we're much, much further north than we were before. Now, these are buffaloes. Let's have a go at taming buffaloes. Mia? Yeah, we've got you set up to do that. So if you could tame some buffaloes, that would be marvellous. That would be a real boon to us. Now we've got rich soil here, so I think we should take advantage of that. But our goal for day one has got to be to build ourselves a bedroom, so let's do that. Let's see, so we'll have a doorway there. We need we need a gap, don't we? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bit of extra space. So if we can dig in there, that will get us going. Do you know what? We should deconstruct that wall as well. Pretty sure there's nothing behind there because there's components, so the components must come across. And we could deconstruct that. We can use those for bricks in the short term. Right, we need some dumping zones and things. Right, a dumping stockpile. Let's get that maybe round here somewhere. Just get a little dumping stockpile, and we'll get a good stockpile maybe about here. And I think we should... Eki's got a problem with asthma, and we've only got a bit of medication. So I really think we should get a heal root growing pretty quickly. And we've got enough steel here that we could build a sun lamp. So if we just design this to work as an indoor hang on, let me just work out somewhere around about there. Yeah, if we get this so that it'll work as an indoor farm, I think that will probably get us going right then. We're going to need wood and things, so if we clear all of the plants around here, that'll give us wood, it'll give us food. Right, well, people can just get on with that now. So, right, so let's see. We shall call this outdoors. And what we do want to store in there, we actually want to store animal corpses there as well. And here, this is, we'll call this rubble. And we don't want animal corpses or human corpses there. Let's put human corpses, I mean, hopefully we won't get any of those for a while, but we'll allow those there. Right, have we got everything in? Not quite. We should have a few people who are focused on hauling. Oh look, bless me, it's not well. That's the sleeping pod sickness things that we get parachuted down in. Oh god, I've just killed the stream. Hang on. So I'm always nervous because Mia can't fight. I'm always nervous about letting Mia do anything risky. But I figured, I mean, it would be so good to have some muffalo. And oh my god, Annie's got it. We've got a muffalo. Oh, that's brilliant. Right, we don't need another male muffalo because we've got one. So let's get Mia focused on the female muffalo. Is it just the two of them? Oh, what's that one? That's a juvenile female. Juvenile female would be fine. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, yes. If we have, because like we had a turkey attack. Do you remember when Deadlock was trying to tame turkeys and the turkey attacked her and she couldn't fight back? I think Mia can defend himself a little better than that, but not much. But I figured, well, we've got all these muffalo right around us and everyone's here and well armoured. If the muffalo turn bad on us, then at least we've got people who can help. Oh, right, yeah, let's create a growing zone. And let's get heel roots planted. So we've got two goals for today. One is, oh, brilliant. Oh, Muffalo 1. Oh, I've named Muffalo 1 Fable after being nuzzled. What we should do is to get an animal area set up. We'll rename animal area 1. We'll call it the barnyard. And we shall, because we want them around, but we just don't want them in the way, do we? So how about you stay over there? Yeah, our main goal today is to get everybody in a bed, or definitely sleeping indoors tonight, but preferably in a bed. So that's our main goal. Right, summer. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Your food crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store several days' worth of food now while you can. You can build a walk-in refrigeration room to prevent food from spoiling. And try and buy, steal, or make some parkas, or you'll freeze when you step outside. Yeah, we know what we're doing. We've got Nordic on mining. Nordic is a mining beast, so we should be okay with hopefully we'll be able to get everything mined in time. Loads of wood. Oh, if we could get a pair of muffalo, that would be amazing. Let's get that hauled out the way. Right, now we can start putting some doors. And we'll put a torch in there for some lighting as well. Mia's now mining, so we must have done all the taming he's allowed to do for today. In which case, let's get a stove set up for him. Yeah, working outdoors has a penalty to it. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock, 1300 hours. We need to get Eki in a bed so that he can be treated for his asthma. It would also be really good if we could get all of the heel root planted today. So although I've put in these sun lamps, we're not worried about getting the sun lamp actually set up and lit for the moment. It's just to sort of mark out where we want our indoor gardens to be. Might even expand the growing zone for at least for the time being. We should think about stone cutting as well. Let's see, we would want another sun lamp. I think it might be better if that was just a little higher. Alright, it's now 3 o'clock, so it's time to start putting some beds in, at which point I think Eki will go straight to bed. Oh, I haven't put any bills on the... Right, a bill... do simple meal. Do until we have something like 100. Just keep busy. We only want people who've got, let's say, at least 8 cooking skill. Resume on low stock, and we'll make that about 80. Don't make it out of meat or animal products. Just do simple meals out of vegetarian, because we've got loads of berries. And drop on the floor because there's plenty of people hauling. And do you know what? We could actually say cook a fine meal. If we get any meat or veggie stuff, then tell you what, just do it forever, but only the best cooks. And again, drop on the floor. And we'll prioritise doing fine meals over doing simple meals. Okay, so we've got 6 beds. As soon as Nordics cut that one extra lump of rock, it'll be 7 beds. There we go. Minty's treating Eki for his asthma. Right, and just to make sure that everybody does sleep indoors. So we've got 7 beds there, and we've got 8, 9, 10, 11 sleeping spots. There's 12 of us, so we'll put another one there. But hopefully we won't have to use sleeping spots. We'll get enough space mined out to get in the rest of the beds. Ah, right, now it's gone 8 o'clock, so what I want to do now is have a look at our sleep schedules. So, Mia, you sleep, you're a night owl, which means that that's you, me and Boris. So we want to be sleeping at night. Now, let's get another bed in. Get that hold. Oh, well done on the growing zone there. Let's get rice planted here, I think, and we'll get some. We'll cut more plants to make sure that at least the growing zone's cleared. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, we'll put that 12th bed in, even if that means that Nordic's got to move out the way. And I think that means that we've actually got enough beds for everybody to sleep in, which will mean that we might just have met our goal for today. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 beds. Brilliant. Right, well, we will leave a sleeping spot just in case. I'm going to mine an extra gap there, and we shall make another bed because we're going to need one for medical. We're going to need 2 actually. Just because, like, if 2 of us if we have a bit of an argy-bargy or something, and I think we'll cut down here and we'll get those components. Now, the next thing that we want to do is to sort out some stone cutting because we're going to need a lot of stone. We're going to want to build a little room up here. If that's our door, we could build a room, maybe something like that, and we'll just build a little room around them, I think. Mind that away, that's going to be in the way, and I'm sure that will be in the way. And then tomorrow we should start making sure that things get clean. So let's make sure that these are marked off as home zones. And I think this was granite, isn't it? Yeah, everything's granite around here. And that's really good because granite is one of the hardest, like the toughest bricks. So do forever, Drop on the floor. Anyone can do it. Yeah. Cool. And Eki's on with that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make Eki's bed into a medical bed. So Eki will end up sleeping on the end there. Now tomorrow I think we want we need to expand our growing areas, and we'll grow more up here as well, make the best of that rich soil. And again, do forever, drop on the floor, just granite for the moment. Cool.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Niddite Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubis. Anubis was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubis's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubis's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand them on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the P50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Niddite Lane.